I teach visual arts at Central High School. I teach art because I've always had an interest in it since I was in middle school. I really love drawing myself, and it became a passion of mine, and that grew even more in high school. And originally I didn't want to necessarily teach art, but I've always loved it. And so when I had the opportunity to be a teacher, I took it. I've been teaching at Central for 4 years now, and before that I was a art teacher in the alternative schools for 6 years. So cumulatively 10 years I've been teaching. I'm a mom of 2 little kids, a 2-year-old Maddie and a 4-year-old Hanky. They're adorable. But they really consume my whole life outside of school. So I get home and it's getting them ready for the next day, getting myself ready for the next day. It's chaos. It's actual chaos. And then, some time with my husband, some personal time where I might read or like draw. But outside of school inside school is chaos, outside school is chaos. But yeah, it's the littles. Outside of work and school, my hobbies are limited currently because of I have 2 small children, so it mainly revolves around them. But I really do love to draw and paint and do art things, but I love reading, sci-fi and fantasy books mostly, and I play video games when I have the opportunity. So those are some of my favorite things to do. I do walks and stuff outside, but those are the main ones. Now, I haven't always wanted to teach. I always knew that I wanted to do something that involved art and that involved helping people. And I actually read a book that had an art therapist in it. And so I went to school, after I graduated high school, I went to school for art therapy. I studied that, and I graduated with a bachelor's in art therapy and art education. I pursued art therapy further and got my master's and did art therapy for actually 5 years before I became a teacher. So that was how I originally started out, and it's something I am still passionate about, but it wasn't as stable as teaching, so I preferred this. No, I didn't always want to be a teacher. I knew I wanted to help people, and I knew I wanted to do art. Those were the main things for me. Teaching came about mostly because the program that I took at Springfield College had a concentration where you can do art therapy and art education because a lot of the classes overlapped, and I would be able to graduate with my bachelor's in both. And so I took that route because I was like, I don't know how art therapy is going to go. I could always fall back on art education if I needed to before they started cutting all the art programs and all that jazz. But I wasn't always sure I wanted to teach art. I knew I wanted to do something with art and helping people. I have a lot of really, really good memories because my experience at Central has been extraordinarily positive. But the relationships I've got to build with students has been one of my favorite things and one of the things that I will cherish. But yeah, just the kids. Basically, you guys are the things that are the best memories for me and will continue to be the best memories for me.